Are you ready for MCFL TV? Go ahead and heat up some Hormel chili. On the microphone are Ian and Scoot. Michael Jackson's picks are here to boot. You've been waiting all week to see this show. Settle down, y'all. All systems are go for MCFL TV. Hey now. Live from MCFL TV studios in South Windsor, Connecticut, it's Around the League with your hosts, James Mullen and Ian McCary.
Hey now! Welcome to another episode of Around the MCFL. You're probably wondering about Scoot's pink armband. I have one on as well. MCFL TV is proud to partner with the NFL in the Crucial Catch campaign to promote breast cancer awareness and regular screenings.
This episode, Ian and I will be wearing these pink armbands, which will be auctioned off on eBay following the show. They will be sold with a certificate of authenticity and a signed photo from MCFL Studios.
We hope people realize what we're trying to do here, and a worthy winner emerges from an intense bidding war. The money from the original purchase price went to benefit Reebok, the NFL, and the American Cancer Society. The money from this auction will benefit MCFL TV, and Hormel has promised to match any donation made. So,
what a generous sponsor we have.
I really can't thank them enough.
These guys are great.
Let's get on to the Miles Conference.
It was a wild week in the Miles Conference.
Miles Conference this week. All the 3-3 teams, only one of them managed to get a win this week, the Tsunamis. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Reynolds Wrap defeated Main Tides 94.39 to 66.94. Darren Sproles proved to be the determining factor as he went off for 27 points versus the Colts on Sunday night. Hey, at least Reynolds Wrap's finally catching a break in those points against category.
The Rough Riders beat the Snow Tigers 100-56. GM Moon Mullen's Sunday morning power breakfast of Hormel, chili, and eggs proved to be a difference maker as Cam Newton was benched in favor of Josh Freeman for Akshara. Aaron Rodgers did his usual thing with a languid 26 points. Snow Tigers tried figuring out a Mike Shanahan offense by starting both Ryan Terrain and Tim Hightower. Tim Hightower had 9 points before leaving the game with a season-ending ACL tear.
It's awful.
Snow Tigers 3-4, Rough Riders in second place at 5-2. The Ndamukong Tsunamis beat Little Indians 119-94. Arian Foster brought back the faith to Ndamukong Nation as his 41 points were the highest score of a solid workmanlike effort from the supporting cast of Romo, Winslow, and Roddy White secured the victory for the Tsunamis. Joe Flacco looked like a University of Delaware product with a paltry 6.68 points. Greg Jennings and Matt Forte looked good with 20-plus points for the Indians.
The Kingston Dolphins continue their winning ways this week as they defeat Daddy's Girl 99.62 to 88.96. Longhorn fan Caitlin has had her heart broken by Oklahoma Sooner DeMarco Murray before, but never in a Cowboy jersey. This week he goes off for 253 yards and 31 points. Actually quite the miraculous victory for you here, Ian. You had Darren McFadden go down in the first quarter, Ernest Graham go down in the first quarter, still got the win.
It's tough when you're a fantasy genius.
Actually, great managing by Caitlin, putting in Fred Davis and Deloney Carter. Both really good plug-and plays, just not enough to defeat the first-place Finns this week. Amaka defeats the Ramacorns 95.59 to 94.8. It seems like every week in the MCFL we've got a real nail-biter, no matter what, and this week certainly didn't disappoint. Marcus Colston bit into a monstrous game thrown up by Drew Brees, and Pierre Thomas's 15 yards in the fourth quarter proved to be the difference maker. JoJo started Chard Choice, and he got negative 1.2 points. Guy fumbled on his first set of downs, didn't come in for the rest of the game. Had he not started anyone, he would have won this game. Unbelievable.
MCFL TV is happy to announce that Michael Jackson's been bumped this week because we got a much bigger celebrity to come in and do the Pick'em segment.
Hi, Mr. Barack Obama. How are you?
Mr. President, we'd like to thank you for making MCFL TV a stop on your press tour.
Should I be at home baking cookies?
Well, hell no. Let's pick some games. Kingston Dolphins are riding a 6-game win streak into their game with the Little Indians this week. Can they keep the streak alive?
No. I think that what America wants desperately is change.
No? I think that pick sucks, Mr. President. We are going to win this game.
I just fundamentally disagree.
Maybe we should have gotten the First Lady to make these picks. She might have gotten some of them right.
I understand your frustration and your cynicism. My wife is no slouch.
I hear Miss Obama's a huge fan of local franchise capital reformers.
Absolutely.
Did you stay awake for the thriller last week against Cartman's Apocalypto?
No. Michelle and I went out to dinner, and about 9 o'clock we got sleepy.
The Reformers play their first home game in 3 weeks against Coach Peasy. It's a tough matchup. Will they win it?
Yes, we can.
I don't think you should say we. It might alienate 19 other MCFL owners.
You're right. That's not fair. Let's unify the country.
Ndamukong plays the Rough Riders this week in a game that seems destined to wake the sleepy smack talk giant in the Miles Conference.
Republicans are going to come after me. I get called names.
Yes, politics is a smack talker's game, much like fantasy football. But who wins this one?
Look, let me finish my point here, Charlie. I get called names. Nobody's throwing a brick through my window.
Mr. President, I took the Rough Riders.
You were wrong.
Cartman's Apocalypto loves the MCFL, so he's going to want to know your opinion. Who wins? The Apocalypto or Belichick's Bastards?
It's a wonderful question.
Well, Mike Graval thinks Cartman's Apocalypto sucks, and the Bastards will win on Sunday. He also thinks Tom Brady's the best player in the NFL. Is he right?
No. It's always a shock to the system when Sunday morning you wake up and you're face-to-face with Mike Gravel. All right? Kobe Bryant is the best player in the world. All right?
All right, I think Kobe Bryant plays basketball, but from the moment we were on Martha's Vineyard with you, Mr. President, I think we've all loved you.
You and me. This is our moment. You know I love you back.
All right, thanks for making the picks.
Thank you so much.
Mr. President, any chance we can get you to do a Hormel chili spot for us this week?
No, you just beat it to death.
Well, we're going to make you do one anyway. Hey now.
Hi, this is Barack Obama.
I was filled with corned beef when I was in law school, giving every child corned beef right for the country. Corned beef that will shape our lives and the lives of our children for many years to come.
I am confident about the American economy. I have confidence in the American people. America's back. I could not help but love this country.
This is the greatest corned beef in the 21st century. Thank you.
And now let's recap Mullen Conference action from last week. The Granby Goats beat Belichick's Bastards 95.7 to 61.89. Drew's team effort made Coach Belichick ask that his name not be associated with such a pathetic performance. Only Michael Turner broke double digits for the Bastards. The Goats rode nice games from Aaron Rodgers and Matt Forte to victory. Goats 3-4, Bastards 4-3.
It was like Coach Peasy hoarded all the Week 7 studs as he outscored the rest of the MCFL teams by 20 points this week. This Jekyll and Hyde team scored 83 more points than it did last week, with a little help from Arian Foster, 41 points. Crosby, 17 points. Sproles, 27 points. And, of course, Cam Newton with his 26 points. That guy is a stud. I mean, what a late find for Peasy on that one. Mustangs now look to next week to have their rosary beads in hand, praying for the health of Darren McFadden, Matt Stafford, Greg Jennings, Javid Best. Geez, who else is injured for this team? Peasy at 4-3, Mustangs 3-4. Capital Reformers won a very close matchup with Cartman's Apocalypto, 83.5 to 82.32. Two teams sitting at the top of the conference. They sure didn't look like it in Week 7. The Apocalypto Hex was no match for Reformers as they squeak out another low-scoring victory. Drew Brees 33 points and Calvin Johnson 17.5 were the only notable scorers. Cartman's Apocalypto at 5-2, Reformers now at 6-1.
Scoot and the Maytals beat WRZ 99.11 to 68.78. The Maytals rejoiced as they finally watched Antonio Gates score TD this week, and Jay got to have his own bye week along with the rest of his team. With a bench loaded with talented players not playing due to bye or injury and no one to drop, a white flag was raised on Wednesday. Two-time defending conference champion, the Maytals are on the rise and look like a scary team to meet in the playoffs. Maytals 3-4, WRZ 5-2. Theme from the bottom, 87. Crappy Kong, 85.04. I can't believe Biff Honey found a way to lose another one. His 7th straight loss all but eliminated Kong from playoff contention, and he has cemented himself in the history books as the worst start in MCFL history, 0-7, as we interview Biff Honey extensively on his team's troubles.
Well, Kong, get your finger out of there. Well, Kong, it's been a rough season. If you don't mind my saying, your team is awful.
Wow, you want to talk about fucking understatement of the year? Do I need to rip that goddamn arm off your fucking body and beat you fucking bloody with it? We're the worst fucking team in MCFL history!
Well, yeah, I would say so. You guys just lost to Theme from the Bottom, the only team with less points for than you.
You know, I was personally insulted by him coming out with his name, Theme from the Bottom. I'm the fucking bottom! I am Crappy fucking Kong! Oh, God damn it! Don't fucking tell me about Benson. Don't tell me about Benson. I know, he got... What do you mean he wants to split it over 2 weeks? On the fucking goal line? What is he, fucking stupid? Or you gotta be shitting me? He's fired. Bye.
Should I even ask?
Fucking fire away.
Do you at least think the addition of Tim Tebow is going to help you guys here?
Tebow! The one ray of light on my team. What are you kidding? I love the guy. You know, I asked him, I said, Timmy boy, what were you thinking out there when you were spinning around from nothing? And you know what he told me? He said, I'm spinning from the devil. I like that in a guy. God sees evil around every corner. He's a fucking patron saint of my team.
Okay, jeez. A little loud.
I'm a banana, I'm a banana, I'm a banana.
I gotta take this.
I'm a banana, I'm a banana.
Balls, what is it? You gotta be shitting me. Hillis again? Hemorrhoids? Are you shitting me? Hemorrhoids? You gotta be kidding me with that shit. He's fired. See ya.
Little trouble in the jungle.
Don't even talk to me about it.
Okay, jeez, Biffy Kong. Oh, excuse me.
Crappy Kong, motherfucker.
Excuse me, Mr. Crappy. Well, that's all the time we have here. Let's head back to you guys in the studio, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Hormel hot chili with beans. You'll go ape over it. And they would too, if only they had opposable thumbs.
This week, the power rankings shake out as follows. At number 5, Cartman's Apocalypto. At number 4, the Rough Riders. Number 3, Capital Reformers. Number 2, the Wicked Rippa-Zippas. And number 1, the Kingston Dolphins.
All right, that's all we got for Around the MCFL this week. Don't forget to check out eBay for these sweet pink armbands and an autographed photo of the MCFL TV staff.
And I know all you guys out there loved our introduction by Reedy Williams Jr., so please remember to submit all and any submissions to mcfltv@gmail.com.
Hey now!